Hi you guys, it's Yogi here. So how's your relationships these days? Most people don't have good relationships, and it becomes a point of doubt in their mind. Am I with the right person? Or, should I be making more effort, or should I just be leaving the relationship? There's a lot of these kind of doubts coming into people's mind, but what is your relationship about? Instead of looking at the other person and saying, well, am I with the right person? The question really should be, am I the right person? Because if I haven't defined who I am and what I'm about, then my relationship is non-definable as well. So there might be a lot of chaos in your relationship, or your relationship might be okay. It's peaceful, but it's not spiritual. It's okay. You kind of get along. It's very few times that I hear that people are really in love in a relationship and they're together and they love each other and they want to be together, they've chosen each other, and life is beautiful. It's still difficult at times, but it's still beautiful. I don't hear that these days very much, because most people are in a lot of different conflicts, or they're in relationships that they don't want to be in. But the question always comes back to you: are you the right person in the relationship, not the other person? Because you've brought the other person into this relationship as they have brought you, but you're not dealing with them. Because if you deal with them and you put the attention on them, then it leaves you out of the picture and you're not taking care of yourself and why you're in this relationship. So number one question should be, am I the right person in this relationship? What is this relationship about? What's the focus of this relationship? What do we want out of this relationship? Because if you start to see what you want and how you want to live and where your trajectory is in life and where you're going, you'll soon enough understand if the other person is going in the same direction, if they have the same values and all of those kind of things. Because I hear from a lot of you about relationships and how difficult they are and how much challenge you have and all the sort of conflicts within these relationships. But I always tell the person or my clients, you have to look at yourself. What is it you want? Where are you going in life? Where will you be in 10, 20 years? What are your goals and your challenges that you're setting up for yourself? Do you want to live a spiritual life? You might be with somebody who's not spiritual at all, and you have this craving for spiritual life. It's still possible to live that life with somebody if you decide to. It's absolutely, you can have it, it can be in balance. But it doesn't mean the other person is going to get involved in your spiritual life. So start to look at your life in a bigger picture rather than in this sort of microscopic way where we put everything under a microscope and we say, the other person doesn't understand me, they don't get me, they don't talk nicely to me, or they don't do this, they don't do that. But what am I doing? Where am I going? Those are the first things. Once you figure out yourself, then it's easy to see who the other person is and if you're going to walk this life with them. You're going to have some of the same values and goals, otherwise it's not going to work. So if you're somebody who's in a relationship thinking of getting married, this is a great time to start to question yourself, not question the other person. And see, where am I in life? Where am I going? What are my values? Who do I want to be? What is the focus of my relationship and what I want? So I had to do that in my relationship because I said I need to be with a yogini on this journey, because I'm a yogi and I live a certain way, and I need somebody who enhances my life, will teach me lessons, and will walk the same path with me. So that was my criteria. You have to see what your criteria is and live by it, and then everything will be peaceful and calm and beautiful. Still, sometimes difficult. I always throw that in there because I get a lot of these things. I read a lot from other people and blogs and everybody who talks a lot about how things are going to be easy. So it's not always going to be easy, but it should be peaceful and loving and kind and joyful at all times. I hope that helps you out. Namaste.